All right, we got this long closet rod here, and it's only supported on the ends. So what's happened is it's bowing down. Now here in the middle, the shelf is on this bracket that somebody built out of 2x4. Very solid, but utilitarian. We probably should have replaced it and put a couple brackets in and that this could hook onto and done all this right, but yeah, at the time we were getting this painted and remodeled. We had a lot to do, so we didn't. And this wasn't a problem for a while because we weren't actually putting much in here for clothes, but now we are. So wife asked me to fix this, and I want to fix it quick, and I'm not going to redo everything in here. So I got a solution. By the way, there's a great channel right there. All right, so I went up to the store. Here's some 1-inch 2-hole straps for EMT conduits from the electrical section. And this is actually 1 1/4, this rod, but these are measured for the ID of the conduit. So these just fit. They're a little tight. I could have gone with the 1 1/4 size. They would have been a little bigger. That might have been good. I don't know. I didn't want them to be too big. So I'm going to use 2 of these in this, drilled into this 2x4 to hold this up. And it kind of hangs over a little. So what I'm going to do is bend that back part there and drill it into this piece. So let me do that. You'll see what I mean. Okay, there it is. I bent it. I just used, it's pretty thin. It's easy to bend. I just used some linesman's pliers to do that. So I'm going to mark my holes and drill this using just some 1.5-inch screws. Here we go. These are like probably some deck screws. They're on a thin side, so I'm going to pre-drill 3/32. I don't want the holes to be too big because I want these to really grab, but I also don't want to split the 2x4. But I think that'll be all right. I better remove all these clothes first so I don't get everything dirty. All right, holes are marked. Now I realized I can actually go with a much longer screw on the back here because we're at an angle. So I'll see if I got at least some 2-inch screws just to give that a little more holding power. We'll have to definitely use these 1.5s on the front. Couldn't find any coarse threads, screws over 1.5 inches in the house, so we're out in the barn. Let's see what we got. 2-inch, yeah. Perfect. Well, that's not going to work from that angle. I need a longer bit, which I should have brought with me, but I wasn't thinking, so back to the basement now. This is what happens when you don't just take the whole bag with you and you think you know exactly what you're going to need. You end up being wrong. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Now, I'm not going to lie, that ain't pretty. It's not as ugly as I thought it was going to be. If I'd had to bend these so they hung over the front, that wouldn't have looked very nice. But with them wrapped around the back, that's not too bad. And right now it's holding it up okay. So we'll see. We're going to get some more clothes loaded on this rod here and see how it holds. So if anything bad happens, I'll make a follow-up video, but I think it's going to do just fine. So not bad fix. Didn't take very long. Would have took less time if I had all the tools ready. And it didn't cost very much. I forget what this pack cost. There was 4 of these. Yeah, it's like a couple dollars maybe. Anyways, if you have a better idea on how I could have solved this, or you think of something that would have looked even better, let me know in the comments.